I want us to talk about prioritize your life or maximize your life. Priority means the most important. So when I say prioritize your life, it means make the most of your life. That's make the best use of your life. Make the best use of your time. Make the best use of your intellect. Make the best use of your strength. Make the best use of your wisdom. Make the best use of your connection. Because basically, there are three determinants of a man's state and status in life: his net worth, his network, and his self worth. So, maximize everything available to you. In a world that is confused as ours, in a time that people whom we're supposed to look up to have lost a sense of direction, the only solution to having headway is prioritizing our own lives and all the glories and goodness that accrue to it. Maximize your wisdom. The Bible says gray hair is the splendor of old age. Gray hair here is not necessarily the hair as it were, but it means wisdom. It means experience that comes with length of days, experiences, and all of that. Gray hair, wisdom, is the splendor of old age. That's the glory of old age. Now, that is just the B part of that verse. From the beginning, the A part of it says, the glory of young men is their strength. So now that we are young, now that I'm young, I have to maximize my strength. I trek more than any young man of my age and pedigree that I know. And I mean it. It's a way of maximizing my strength. I work longer hours than any young man of my age and pedigree. I'm maximizing my strength. I am more reserved and conserved than most young men of my age and pedigree that I know. It's a way of maximizing my life, because life is measured by time and impact, time versus impact. So, an impact is made by time too. So, at the end of the day, duration of life is measured by time. So, when you spend your time with somebody, you are indirectly spending your life with that person. When you spend your time on something, you are spending your life on that thing. So maximize your life, prioritize your life, make the most of your life. I love speaking basically to youths. I love speaking basically to youths and children, because with these people, we are sure of a future, because the youths and children are the custodians of today and the future. They are the hope of today and the future. Leave these lies that our political elites and whatever are telling us. When we were children, they told us children are the leaders of tomorrow. Now we are in the tomorrow. You are telling us youths are the leaders of tomorrow. Now lie. Me, I no agree. Youths are not leaders of tomorrow. Youths are leaders of today. Fathers are leaders of yesterday. Youths are leaders of today. Children are leaders of tomorrow. Most of the people who are oppressing us in Nigeria today, in the political circle, in religious circle, and across the 7 institutions or mountains of society, across the 7 spheres of society, they acquired, they consolidated and acquired that public power across spheres in their youth. Go and ask Tony Elumelu. He began when he was a young man. Ask Bishop David Oyedepo. He began in his teens. Even the Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is the president of Nigeria today, began the quest, the pursuit for power, influence of different kinds from his youth. So, young man, prioritize your life, prioritize your time, prioritize your strength. This is the 21st century. As a young man or a young woman, you don't need to be stupid. You can't be following a politician by this time. Oh God. This is the 21st century, and this is 2025. 2025 is 25 years into the 21st century. That is in the first quarter of the century. And whatever the rest 3 quarters of the century will bring will be dependent on what you do or did with the first quarter. Now, this is the end of the first quarter. and you are still following somebody who is 70 years old and is still telling you that you should wait for your time. When will your time be? You are already in your 40s or 50s or 30s earliest, or earliest 20s, and somebody in his 70s is telling you to wait for your time. So in your 20s, late 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, it is still not your time. It is time for somebody in his 80s or 90s. You are not serious.